Now, what I would like to do is Halatali. So they started updating Halatali as one of the first like side dungeons. It also lists some of the other dungeons they're going to be adding. So if you go to A Realm Reborn now, it should show, yeah, side quests. So this makes, I mean, this literally is exactly what we expected. A Realm Reborn side quest: Sunken Temple of Karn, Carter's Cry, Zamiel, and Aurum Vale. And of course, Halatali is the new one. They will be adding Dusk Vigil. They will be adding Shisui. Yeah, so they've already put them all in here, all the optional ones. This being the last one. It's not that many dungeons, to be honest. It's only a handful of dungeons. It's only, I know some people want them for like the hard mode dungeons, but that's not going to happen. All the level 50 dungeons. Duty. Support. Thank you for supporting me. All right, let's see how the new Halatali is. Should just be, I mean, I assume maybe there's some trash pulls, but I doubt it that are different. There's not really much to change for Halatali trash pull wise. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't halt M1S progress to get weapons from an extreme trial. I mean, you can. There's also no harm in it. But M1S is not a fight that needs that stuff. Oh, that's right. I don't even have that yet. I've been trying to press abilities that I don't even have at this level. Get him, Scion Marauder. Don't pull for the tank, Snatch. Hurry up! Don't worry. This Marauder is going to learn the hard way that, well, he's just an NPC. And I don't go easy on NPCs. Alright, let's see. Hello, first boss. Hello. Good thing they actually kill these mobs pretty quick. I mean, not like it takes long to kill anything anyway. All right, I expect this to be among the... I mean, I expect all of them to be pretty different, but, like... This one, you know... higher on the list of what I expect to be different. Literally just a big old fire sprite. Wow. Mechanics! I mean, to be fair, it's not much different than a striking dummy so far. It's at 50% and it's done. A ground AoE, a tank buster, and 2 conals. It's a little 20 dungeon, but I mean, Copper Bell, for example, has like the rotating big circle AoEs and stuff. Looks like those are the only 3 things this one does. Listen, it's still better than what the base one did. Not a very high bar, but still. The base one just exploded if the smaller balls touched him. Don't worry, Marauder. Also, the Marauder has his gap closer at this level. I'm mad. Paladins be seething. Even though they just got the level difference changed, still 66 is a pretty high level. Halatali can be done. In fact, Halatali is the first dungeon that is doable with squadrons. Hey, Marauder. Yeah, come get this. Thank you. Don't worry, Marauder. I picked you up. I picked up many friends for you. I'm not being toxic. I'm being efficient. Okay? Oh, wow. He actually jumped down instead of going down the ramp. That's exactly what a toxic person would say. No! I'm just getting him used to the... I'm just getting this NPC used to the dungeon pace he should expect. Listen, I'm an archer. I have AoE at this level. All right. See, he doesn't even need to close in on that one. All right, this I'm very curious because this was such a, like, not interesting boss before. I don't expect it. Again, it's a level 20 dungeon, so I don't expect much, but still. All right, so they still make you do this. They just give you a bit of a charge time now. And then you can... Okay, so you don't have to sit there and just do the ads. It's just an AoE. It's probably just those three mechanics if the first boss is anything to go off of. Probably a ground AoE again. Yep. Whee! The water crackles with electricity. So look at the Marauder just throwing his axe. Oh no, you had to use your Berserk window on Tomahawk? Unfortunate. Yeah, the first mechanic to help practice greed. I might as well just pull this gas bomb while I'm at it. Bro, the thing was almost dead by the time it even got to the tank. So many gas bombs. This room is still so funny to me because it's just like, it's like, ah, look at that chest. Don't you want this chest? And you're like, no. No, I don't. Even that bronze no match for me. You're damn right, Scion Marauder. Time to kill ads. So they kept this bit the same. Makes sense, they just made him invincible for it. No, I'll keep hitting him. It's just a proper middle of the room and a shield animation. Actually visually invulnerable. And then it's just going to be more and more lamps. And a cascading AoE. Okay, gaming. It's still only two, it's just two different ones. And it looks like maybe more Demantises? No, I think it's still the same amount. $400-ish is actually a lot. It's actually almost all of the Scion's health. Although a player health is still going to be usually a few hundred points over that. Depends. If they're not synced down, they probably won't be. Dodge! Damn, he almost got hit. What a gamer. They also give you a billion years to not get hit by it, so it should realistically just kill you. In all reality. Looks like he only does the Burning Ward twice, unless he's going to do another one here if I stop hitting him. Yeah, it looks like just the 2 Burning Wards. Alright. Not too different. I feel like there were better... the other dungeon reworks, the main story ones, I felt like there was maybe more substantial work done on those. Oh... Like, when I went back into Copper Bell, I was like, oh, wow, they did a lot with this. Here, I was just like, well, they made these bosses not as annoying. These were actually... Halatali's bosses in particular, though, were always really bad. Like, they were worse than most other dungeon bosses even before this. The bosses are pretty much identical to their old versions, while obviously being a bit more modern. Because it's like the lightning thing, where it just like, instead of it just being damage over time and you have to kill ads the entire time, you just have to, it's one big AoE to dodge. And then there's ground AoEs, tank busters, the rotating AoEs, the donuts, and then killing the actual fire ads. So it's pretty much completely identical, but the visuals are updated and they're made less annoying, less tedious to do as a dungeon overall. It didn't get as like drastic of an overhaul as other dungeons did, which I guess in some ways is probably for the better. Like some dungeon bosses they neutered when they remade them. I know Sorkai, which I actually like the new Sorkai, but the old one had a lot of uniqueness to it and they got rid of all that. This is really just, these bosses aren't anything at all anyway. They weren't before, so they might as well not be now. So that's That's it. That was the new Halatali. We'll see if it... I think Cutter's Cry will be a lot more telling. I think Sunken Temple will also be a lot more telling. I think Halatali just being level 20 doesn't give a lot. Because there's a lot of unique stuff in the Sunken Temple of Karn and Cutter's Cry and whatnot. I mean, Cutter's Cry is your first introduction to a Chimera. So that's an interesting one to see. I mean, oh man, Zamiel with the crystals, that's probably going to be gone entirely, I assume. The bees, not the bees. Listen, having to kill bees fast is a good thing for people to learn. Oh man, yeah, I wonder if they will do all of the headstones being gone. They might do it for the trash still in Sunken Temple, but they might not do it for the third boss. Yeah, I think Chimera is going to be the one boss where they're probably going to neuter it, in quotes, because that's actually a substantial dungeon boss. Between the kiting of the orb versus the ram's voice and dragon's voice, the Chimera is actually like a pretty... I've had to solo that boss in dungeon runs plenty of times before. Oh my god, if they get rid of the stupid door unlocks in Zamiel, I will be so grateful. It sure does, Black. But yeah, that was Halatali. Let's check it out. I'm not opening the chest. I don't want it. No.